what is going on with your company in Cuba at this point? You have Fathom through June, and then I assume the other lines have announced a lot of plans for Havana. What is your goal with that now?
So first of all, we're very honored and privileged to be the first company to be able to go sail to and from Cuba. And we actually were very proud that the Cubans, when they announced to their nation a change in a long-standing practice of no one Cuban born, no matter where they live in the world, could come or go by sea. And when they announced to their nation, they cited us in the declaration. So that was a big moment for the company. And that first sailing was unbelievable. But having said all that, look, nobody has been granted, no U.S. group has been granted past May yet, okay? Nobody has. So the Cubans have their own planning cycle. And so for us, we started with Adonia, 700-passenger ship in the Fathom brand, which is a P&O ship. And so that ship's it's always been a P&O ship, and it was just chartered by Fathom for the first year. So that ship's going to go back to sailing for Brits in the normal itineraries that it had before, because the Brits loved that ship. They loved the Adonia. And so it'll be other brands that we'll take, and we have to wait for the Cubans to approve. So right now, we have a plethora. We have 10 brands, and we have 3 brands that I think have a high probability.
But they do have to be somewhat smaller ships at this stage of the game.
They'll be bigger than Adonia, but they'll be smaller than, say, the Carnival Vista.
Yeah, you can't.
Which is those ships can't fit.
But do you see a lot of potential still in the market?
I think, look, Cuba is a great market, but you have to put yourself in the shoes of Cuba. What do they really want? They want the embargo lifted. Okay, so hotels.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Hotels and cruise. Yeah, well, exactly. Hotels and cruise are nice, but I mean, they're not. I mean, they have a country. They're out running their. I mean, they're not dying to have umpteen cruise ships come. They could have done that with the Europeans if they wanted, because the Europeans could sail there now, and they're not dying to have umpteen new hotel properties either right now. So everything's being paced, and they've got their own plans, and it's their nation. We just have to fit into it, but eventually it'll all happen. It's going to take time. Today, it's a start. I mean, to be honest with you, the one ship we send to Cuba, it's a rounding error. I mean, we can't find the financials, but you got to start. You have to start. And so we've started, and eventually it'll be a booming. It's a beautiful country with so many different places. The people are amazing, absolutely amazing, and it's a great experience. Preferably by cruise. You can always stay in a hotel while you're there.
Well,
it is a great experience.
I did want to get to the